Right, right. Yeah, connection is not great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cutting in and out. Internet connection is not great on my end. Yeah, 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 no, it's totally me. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Sorry. I can't hear anything on my end. That's like Hayden, say things. Say things so I can hear it. Oh, everyone's got audio. Okay, okay. I mean, I could just get by with this and see how far I get before, like, because sometimes the internet will fuck up, but then it will, like, fix itself, you know? Like, signal will be really weak, and then all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, I'm not weak anymore. I'm alive. Oh. I'm on the extension too, right? Yep, I'm on the extension. Let me draw for a little bit. See what happens. Oh wow, that's 0. You know what, internet? I'm just gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you to wake up. Oh, you mean disconnect? Okay, okay. No idea how to do it any other way, so yeah. I'm gonna stop streaming. Good now. As soon as I stop streaming. Oh, maybe it'll be better. I swear, it wasn't good. I guarantee it. It wasn't good. It wasn't as good as it could be. Alright. Nope. Eight. Is it working? I don't think it is, but whatever. It still says red, but I can just keep going, I guess. It says the connection's flimsy, but I mean, if y'all can see me and hear me, then, yeah, hey, why not? You can just go and say that I don't believe in the internet and that this is all just space magic. Let it do its thing. Yeah, an absolute cult is just trying to put your energy into making my stupid broke ass internet work. I can only hope for something that great. We really will need, like, the infinite power of Christ to make this stupid internet work. Whew. What am I drawing? I'm drawing an OC. His name is Din. And in fact, I think I'll switch over to drawing his face. Honestly, the joke is on all of us because once this gets uploaded to my archive channel, it's going to be absolutely smooth because we'll just be watching the recording and not the horrid connection that's going on right now. Excuse me. OC's for Pride Day. My OC for a comic I'm working on called Electric Forest. For those that were following my my recent, or not recent, but my previous comic adventure, I was working on something called Emerald Eyes. But the more I worked on it, the less interesting it got, so I just kind of dropped it. This is not really a big deal. It was fun while it lasted, but a lot of stuff started coming out that was basically what I was writing for Emerald Eyes. And then it just got less and less fun and less intriguing, and then I was like, alright, I'll just drop it then. Who gives a heck? Put religious stuff on my modem. I like to put a DVD copy of Robots by DreamWorks on top of my modem, because I like to think that it's like two technologies talking to each other, the future giving technological advice to the present, and that advice is don't make a shit movie. And then put that shit movie up for free so that a young 8-year-old Hayden could go and watch it and be less than impressed with it. That's being a little overly mean. I don't know if people actually like that Robots movie or not. I just took nothing away from it. I am always saying funny things all the time. All the time. Of the Bible, part 13. Yeah, forget about part 1 through 12. That's those parts honestly are not exactly a page turner. Really, when you open up the Bible, you just want to open it up like halfway through. Like, you get it, you know what's going on. It's not really that surprising. I gave him like a really big nose. Not a really big nose, but like a pointed one, like so. Wow, I want to thank you guys. You guys have really been thanks for coming by during these during this like shit internet phase. I'm sure the next time that it happens, it won't be like this. This is just, you know, poor timing. Where does an eye go? Yeah, baby, where does an eye go? No. It's like... He's got kind of low vision. What the heck? Well, alright, maybe I didn't like the Robots movie, though. I watched it for free, and I didn't like it very much. I don't remember anything about it. I preferred Robot Pinocchio. Have you guys seen that? Big Weld? Big Weld? What is Big Weld? Please inform me. Actually, I should really be making this with a vector brush. Because that way I can adjust the width of lines. Damn. That's not my favorite movie. It's not. Although I will admit the New Testament is objectively better than the Old Testament. Alright, I am noodling around with this eye too much. I really need to move on to the other one. It's because he's missing his eyebrows? Yeah, it's because he's missing his eyebrows. Got like big, square, boxy brows. There's like a character in Fooly Cooly who's got these big, big eyebrows. But then it's revealed later on that they are not real. They are Unreal eyebrows. Unreal brows. Made on the Unreal Engine. They just fall right off of his eye and he's like, no, my eyebrows! No! Hayden battles net neutrality. Fucking, there was a disclaimer. Yeah, there's like the delay is really big because like I already moved on from talking about robots. And then people were like, oh my god, I love robots. It's my favorite film, you son of a bitch. I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna burn it down and then rebuild it and then burn it again. So you get let down twice. Anyways, that was an aside. I was gonna say, yeah, I was at a phone store recently, and in the phone store, they actually had this tidbit that was engraved on their desk, which was saying that that store where I was at was directly against the resolving of net neutrality, and that they were supporters of net neutrality and they wanted it back and all that. Just super cool, and it's good that they, you know, believe in that. That's awesome. It just seemed really strange to just have that sitting there publicly. Also, I'd like to meet the person that thinks that net neutrality isn't important. Though I imagine it's probably just like business types that have been told by other business types that it's going to be like a huge investment and they'll make like a bunch of money off of it. But those two, I feel like only those two kinds of people are the types that really think net neutrality is worth repealing, and everybody else either doesn't know what it means, so they'll be like, "What? Well, why would we get rid of it? It sounds important." And then the people who do know what it means, and they're like, "Why would we get rid of it? It is important." Fucking losers. The guy really does have like a kind of dwarfish look to him. It's probably the big nose. Yeah, it's the big nose. Eyes of Ruby? I was actually considering changing the name of Emerald Eyes to Ember Eyes and giving her red eyes. Oh, shit. Shoot. His head bigger than that? There's something up with his face that's getting me. Not sure what it is. Hold on, let me... There are older pictures of Dan. Where's his baby at? Yeah, he's just got a higher head. Okay, his head's just higher up. That's what's getting me. Oh my gosh. That's some crazy delay. Well, the best I can hope for then is to just keep talking and being funny. And then reply when I can. We're kind of working with a broken format here, folks, but sorry, there's not much I can do about it until I can either find my own place and hook up my Wi-Fi personally, or I can get a big wire that goes across the whole damn house and eventually plugs into the modem upstairs. Because there's no way I can get that modem downstairs. Maybe his eyes are smaller? There's just something about his little thing. I haven't drawn him too much, though. The more I draw him, the more, like, I'll recognize him in my mind's eye. Okay. Is that proper arm, like... Plays 10 minutes. Yeah? Hmm. At least this music's fucking jamming. I'll keep drawing for the sake of the people watching the archive. And at least give you something to look at. VR bitrate, maybe 500. I ain't turning that down though. Alright, extensions back up. It went from red, it went from yellow to green to orange to red. To yellow to orange to red. To green to orange to red. This is really bad. Oh boy. Whew. Hayden, why don't you stream more? I wish you would. Please, Hayden, please stream some more. Boy, golly, you know, out of all the people that want me to stream, I sure do too. Well, that's slightly better. How long that lasts, though. Celebrating with that rainbow, boy. That rainbow of poor connection. It's green now. I'm astounded. Make that money, yo. Make that money. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have talked about money. It went red again. I wish I had a, like, in real time, like, just to show you what it looks like when the connection dies. It turns red. I mean, I guess you know what happens when the connection dies. You can't see anything. gonna put his hand anyways. Ha ho, ho hum. The shirt wouldn't like cut off like that. It was a good shirt. Made with pride. Gay pride. It would be made with good material. I feel like this groove in his arm could use some work. It's just a little too far back, you know what I mean? You know what it is? No. You know what it is? It's that that little armpit groove doesn't make sense. His arm is back like this, like he's grabbing his shoulder. This is the hardest shot for me. I've never been good at it. His arm would... But I'm looking at it right now. It'd have more of like a... More up like that, right? You'd... Well, that's just strange. You had the arm up of that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Just needed to add a little more more. Yo, everybody. Excuse me. How's the delay doing, by the way? I'll know how good the delay is because you'll be reacting to me talking rather than me, typing. Also, how's the project of Ruby Eyes going? I think I said earlier, but you probably didn't hear it because of the lag and the delay and all that. But I did have an idea for a while to make, to rename Emerald Eyes into Ember Eyes and make her eyes red. Meryl's eyes red. But of course that got cut because no. Just ain't gonna be doing that. Better? Okay. How's the delay? And then like a minute later, it's good. All right. So there is a delay. That's okay. That's all right. How have I been? Been all right, really. I got a good job going right now. I work at a design firm / sign shop called Fast Signs. And that place is pretty legit, pretty good. I've made a couple of animations for professional people, which is really nice. I've been doing better. Mentally, I've been doing better too. I was going through a massive, anxiety spell for a while, but I've really been recovering from that, and yeah. Mentally, I'm doing pretty good, and I'm happy for that, because, boy, I was not in the best of spirits for a while. Being jobless is just not good for me. I don't like being unemployed. I need work, and I need, a job or something. Them boobies are looking weird. I'm gonna need to open up Pinterest. Got to see old Nolan again. The lag is almost 40 seconds. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll live with it. I'm a big boy. I can live with it. Okay. Alright. Hey, it's flashing green now. That's where I'm at right now. It's like, hey, it's slightly not shit. Alright. How do I draw boobies? I have this written on fucking Pinterest. Boobies? No, it's called bodies. I do have a lot of boobies on here, though. I maybe... Damn, son. Happy Pride Day. Okay, don't be weird. Okay, Alright, if he's wearing a shirt, you wouldn't really see a lot of the boobie going on. Oh, yeah. It's, mental health is important. Something I've learned, over these past couple of years, and especially when I'm, more recovered than I was before, is that, you really can't rely on, just spending all your time on the internet. And I know that sounds cliched, but... Well, that's the thing. You say it's cliched until you realize you spend all of your time online and you never get yourself out there and just stop being intimidated by the world. When you kind of realize that you can live in the world and it's so chill. It's not even a big deal. Talking to people and interacting with them. You get chill. You get chill. It stops becoming a problem. And you just think to yourself, I'm fine. I'm just fine. You know, I'm not super great and I'm not terrible. I'm just fine. Because what I notice, and this could all be different for each individual person, but what I notice is that online you're either really great or you're awful. And people do this because, when you're online, you're almost like playing a character. And that goes double for me because, you know, I'm an entertainer. So you get this feeling like, oh, you have to like find a character, you gotta be someone, you gotta this and that, etc., etc. Especially when making ThoughtCam. You always feel like you have to be on, which you should when you're making the episodes. But when you're like interacting with people, you can shut yourself off. And you can just tell yourself, I don't gotta say much in these conversations. I don't need to constantly jump in. I think also the internet is just full of a lot of young people that want to show that they can talk and they are excited and they are exciting people. So then you start befriending people who are constantly on, and it makes you constantly on, and on and on and on and on and on. Anyways, I will digress. My point is, I've spent time away from the internet long enough to chill out, and it's been good. It's been a good time. Also, I'm making money, and money is pretty good. Money allows me to buy things and stuff. Money can be used to exchange for goods and services. Arms are stupid because I say they are. Nice Run Fast. Welcome to the stream. Yeah? Oh my gosh, you saw the snow level video? Bro, that was like years ago. I made, I had I got the that's when I stabbed the snowman. When we made that snowman out in the backyard, and then I was like, oh man, I'm gonna make this snowman. I had my brother with me with the camera, and I was like, we're gonna make this snowman, okay? And then I'm gonna run around in the snow, and I'm just gonna be like frolicking and stuff. We had all these like dumb ideas for jokes, and at the end I'm like, I gotta do something like weird. Okay, let's make a snowman and have that be like part of the frolicking, and then let's destroy it with like a katana. So dumb, and I love it. It's so fun to destroy things. I used to. I thought you were trying to say you sued someone. I used to watch it very regularly. The Rayman videos attorney. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. I was in a dry spell for a while. In fact, my channel was in a dry spell for a little while. I was going through college for a while, if you really want to know what I was up to. And that's sort of why the videos were on pause for a while. And that's also why I was doing that podcast. I highly doubt you were watching the podcast if you're coming back here and telling me about the reviews. That's fine though, of course. Not gonna get bent out of shape out of something. We got because ThoughtCam was kind of hit or miss. But yeah, just I was doing a podcast for a little while. Went to design school. Got really into the arts and animation. If you were watching since the snow level, that probably means you noticed that I was starting to put cartoons into my video. About around the snow level was when I was like, oh man, I really want to do cartoons and shit. So, yeah. Fair. No, very fair. Ugh. Why do I always do that? That like this fine. What about this shit bugging me? Let's look up arms. Thank you, Pinterest. You're so helpful. You better not be connected to the Wi-Fi. Get off the Wi-Fi. Yeah, this character Din, who I'm working on now, I sort of designed him because I've never had to draw muscles before, and I really wanted an excuse to draw like a character that has a lot of like muscle definition on him, so that I get really good at that. I've always liked like big muscular characters, not too crazy though. I've always really liked All Might from My Hero Academia, but I was never into characters like Superman or Batman. I never really read a lot of comics either, where you'd see characters with like these huge, crazy, rippling muscles that would like cut through their costume. I wasn't quite into that. I think just because it seemed a little unrealistic. And yeah, it just wasn't my style. I wanted to see like how muscles actually look when they're put against like shirts and cloth and stuff like that. I've always been into to like strength training and weights and all that stuff. I really did like the gym growing up, which is not something that my friends shared. I don't remember having any friends that actually liked going to gym. Except when we were in like middle school and we got to do like the obstacle courses. Yeah, he is nothing but muscle. He's still pretty muscly in the movie. I've never seen the movie, by the way. Oh, that's what's bothering me. The elbow is not in the right place. I wouldn't know an oboe from an elbow. I really got to pull that shirt out a little more. Funny, earlier I was saying, like, I don't really like when the muscles are super condensed against the shirt, and then I'm just doing exactly that. So we gotta spread that boobie out. That's another thing I need to, I don't really keep straight. Is that, breastises, they like to move. They like to spread. There we go. Okay. This is starting to come together. Come together right now over me. Okay, there we go. That's looking much better. All right. There we go. That's looking great. Ah! Din, you beautiful bastard. Oh, did the internet crap? How's it looking? Still red for me. So, as far as I'm concerned, it never changed. Now, this isn't looking especially Pride yet. I want to actually find some Pride shirts. I was thinking that rainbow one. Pride. Thank you, Pinterest. When you look up Pride shirts, or when you look up the word Pride on Pinterest, fucking the text actually converts itself into a rainbow. Wow. That's awesome. Hey, Ontero, what's good, man? Trying to do a little more casual streaming whenever I can. What is up? God, these Pride shirts are great. Now that I work at a shirt shop, I'm starting to grow a newfound appreciation for shirt design. Because you see it a lot. Oh, I like that one. It's been a while since I've done a stream. You're right, yeah. Oh, yeah, drop it. Why is my mouse like mouse chat? He's so bitchy. Nice. Yeah, sure, that works. Eek. But oh, I see how it goes. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, this is going to be a little challenging. How do they watch me whip? Watch me nade. Okay. Some of this is becoming a problem because of the muscles. Maybe I should just... Yeah, okay. Alright. Too much detail. It's like Earthbound music? Yeah. Uh-oh, parents are home. Someday I will understand anatomy. It will come to me like a flicker in the... Whoa! It'll come to me like a flicker in the night. Alright. Feel a little strange with it only being Din. It's not like he's a gay character. So, I'll put in 2. Not to make this even harder for myself, but I feel... I don't know. I put in Tick. And in Tick. Did I draw you? Yeah, why not? I need the practice with you. Yeah, and then I can draw her insanely large gloves. Yay! Get a vector layer, Hayden. Make it a vector. Yeah. Trying to get good at poses, but I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what? I'd look a bit more natural if he just has his arm down, not like on his hip. My default is to always put my hands on my hips, usually on like the back of my hip. Yeah, that's good. All right. Into it. Yeah. No, and I like the job I'm at, but it definitely does take time away from getting good at being an artist. Want to find time. Want to find time to actually draw and do things. That's the constant struggle. People always need me for something. There we go. Okay, that works. Anyways, I want to move on from this because I've been thinking about it too much. It's going to drive me nuts. Alright, use over here. Put her in, like, the foreground. Wait, actually, I'll put her... I'll put her in the foreground! I'll put her in the foreground! Yeah, bodies are like literal actual hell for me, but hands are my comfort zone. Hands have slowly started to become my favorite thing in the whole wide world, whereas bodies, specifically torsos and fingers and stuff, bodies and legs and torsos and like necks and all that stuff. Oh god, it's an actual wide awake nightmare for me. But hey, that's why we practice. Ain't that short. I'm drawing it and just thinking, Hayden, what the fuck? Bring that torso up. notice that I kind of stop at the legs. It's like it's all fun and games until I suddenly remember, ah, shit, everyone has legs. Ew. There's two things I hate in this world. One of them is legs, and the other one is none of your fucking business. Fine, there. Now Din has legs. There. Aiden, nobody is arguing with you. What is wrong? Those legs look okay. That's fine. Yeah, not even bad. What about the booty? He's got one. He's got a little one. Like that. Like, like, oh. Like, oh. Like, oh. 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 Draw abnormally thin legs. I can't fucking stand it. Every time I try to draw legs, I become filled with rage. Now, to be fair, everything fills me with rage, so that's not impressive, but my point is, I hate legs. Legs make me feel inferior. It's like, oh man, I can draw this great torso and like everything is on point. And then I draw the legs and I'm like, ah, you have made me into a fool. Water. No, because that's cheating. Also, your legs look way different than what eventually my legs look like. Also, no, you're gonna draw little tiny baby legs on them. I know what you'll do. I'll be like, you know, oh, fucking, wait, hold on, let's go over to Din. I'll be like, oh man, this torso that I'm so proud of and all this good shit. And then you'll be like, awesome, send me the legs. And you'll be like, there, he's awesome. There he is, man. Yo, fucking slay, am I right? Anyways. Oh, right, I drew a booty on him. Also, I drew the glove on the wrong layer. Yeah. Booty. I know I can get good at drawing legs, just like, you know, most everything. You can get good at it, you just gotta work at it. But, yeah, it's just my new thing that, like, bothers me. I will fully admit, I probably don't like it for completely unjustified reasons. Like, I just don't like it because I'm not good at it right now, and then later on I'll be good at it. Because I used to hate drawing hands. And I used to say, like, hands are so stupid. Why can't I just make cartoony hands? And, like, just get by on that. Nowadays, I love hands. They draw them so much. I love, like, crazy, like, articulating the fingers. And now, when this is a weird aside, but when I pick stuff up, I like, observe my own hand. And I see, like, how I lift stuff up and like my pinky will sometimes stick out, or like I'll point at something and I'll see how once again my pinky sticks out and how my two fingers connect together. I'm just like noticing a lot. I'm noticing what hands do so much, and I'm also noticing I got a little cut on my finger. What the heck? Spite on my rage, I'm still just hiding in a cage. What do you do? I draw beautiful legs. Like you claim you have. Hey, listen, there's no bullying on this stream, okay? This is an anti-bully stream. This is a Christian server. The next person I see swearing. Ooh, you don't even want to know what I'm gonna do. What does you look like? I don't fucking know. There we go, I cheated. But it was a good cheat. It was like cheatcc.com. It's necessary. Unnecessary cheat. I keep bumping my head into the mic. Yo, I didn't know we called for a nerd alert. I said, oh, I'll draw Tick. Or no, maybe I should draw. It was in like the same breath too. I was like, oh, maybe I'll draw Tick, but maybe I'll just draw you. I haven't drawn you enough. Like, I need to practice you. I'll draw Tick somewhere in here. Oh wait, no, that's not See, this is why I need to practice. I've totally forgotten what she looks like. Right, okay. I love you. You know what? I'm gonna write it down. And not only that, I'm going to write down several scenes where I can use you as a pun. And then continuously use it throughout the entire comic until I show it to somebody who can't speak English. And then their first reaction is, why did you give me a comic in English? I can't speak English. To which I will say, what? It's yeah. First name you, last name me. I made this character so I could be funny. I like to keep names really simple. It's like you, Din, Tick, Bob. Agro's probably the weirdest name so far. They say I love Jew. They're very forward about their love of rabbis. I read that as rabies, and I was feeling feelings for a second. First name greatest, last name ever. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Okay. I have this impulse. I really want to make her hair like huge and floofy, but at the same time, I think that would just get in the way of things. So, am I doing this wrong? I feel like there's something wrong about this. Hold on. Hair is also my new favorite thing that I don't like. It's supposed to stick out a bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. This character is still so in development. Legs are definitely a struggle, but character design is probably my mortal enemy. Mostly like main characters. Always so intimidated by main characters. They're so like significant to the plot and like necessary. Dang, those main characters. You didn't tick Bob. Yeah. Character names. Do you want to put out a work in progress version of wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean put out? And are you talking about you? Also, I noticed the delay is a little bit better. Hey, okay, alright, okay, alright. God, my nose is huge. We have fun here, don't we? Anyways. I didn't play it yet. I still haven't. I'm sorry. I get so distracted doing other things. Like you mean a work in progress of the character right now? As I'm making it? I'm sorry if I sound like a fool for asking these questions. I just literally have never heard of such a thing. One of these days, just for the musical accompaniment, I am going to just put like one of my 3-hour plays of Alan Watts that I actually listen to. What the? Yeah, I just sit there going like, or rather, I guess. Yeah, I could probably do something like that. I'd probably do that once I start releasing some actual, like, pics of all the characters online. I've released Din and Tick so far, so it's not like a big secret. I wanted to kind of go against what I used to do with Emerald Eyes, which is I just released Meryl forever and never really discussed any of the other characters because I wanted it all to be like one great big secret. But yeah, in doing that, it kind of wasn't really as fun as it was at first. At first, it's really cool to keep a secret, but then nothing comes out, and then you're just like, oh, okay. Is anything gonna come from this, or, But yeah, I don't know, I'll think about that. Once I start releasing some decent pics of, you, I'll probably put them out. And I guess the pics I have been releasing of, Din and Tick, and even Evil Bob, I think, even Evil Bob came out as, like, a sketch at some point. All of those are technically work in progress. Oh yeah, do it. People would be into it. I love drawing this mouth all the time. It's just such a weird, like, kind of cute mouth. And I like the idea of somebody going, oh! Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm into that. Well, maybe. Yeah, alright, that works. Okay, Aiden, that arm is weird. That arm is just straight up weird. Straight up weird. 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 Okay. Let's imagine dragon. No. Imagine arm for a second. Also imagine this fucking torso. Okay, there it is. There, okay, there's the torso. I'm not angry, torso. No, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. I'm getting angry at a torso that I drew. What's that other one? There was two that... okay. Slightly better, okay. I think you're so motherfucking great. In a way, 2D sketching often reminds me of sculpting, like a 3D clay model. It's like, I know what it's supposed to be like, but there's so much about it that I just cannot do in my first go. Now, that's probably specific to me, because I know a lot of these artists out there that are just like, oh, let's draw the face, and it's like, oh, we start with the eyes, and then the little nose, and then we... See, but they don't need to backspace like I'm doing currently. We draw a little mouth, and then we draw, like, the head, and we draw the little... neck and the body, and we draw his arms, and we draw like this whole thing. I'm doing surprisingly well for someone that's supposed to be mocking the people that do this. Honestly, though, I'm mostly mocking myself. I do hope one day I can get to a point where I can draw things a lot faster than I currently do. I'm sort of at a stage where I sketch. And I guess sketching is a thing that you're always going to do. Okay, that's a good way to cheat it. Arms. Oh, arms. Oh, arms. Don't make it bad. But I'm gonna make it bad. fuck is this? Wait, whoa. Whoa, my playlist got all weird. Oh, the ran out. Okay, okay. Ooh, this is just an aside because it's only like 4 minutes. I really like this one. I like it. James Charles. I wasn't super into all that like drama for him. That was probably the most ridiculous thing to have happened that week. And that was the same week as the pro Jared bullshit. Not like I want this stream to suddenly become drama, but yeah, that shit was ridiculous. Hey there, Senior Whiteface, what's good? Guess I can't draw on it until I draw some legs. Look up legs. Hey, if you don't know how to draw legs, look them up. Look up the leg. Man, you're such a great drawer. How'd you learn to be such a good drawer? Bro, where'd you get those drawer skills? Noblesse. My comic? Oh, you mean the, Why is this so hard for me? The Mystery Skulls one? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I was, when I released it, I was so burnt out because, I kind of put it off for a while. This is, you know, what I do best. So when it finally came out, I was like, this isn't nearly as good as I wanted it to be, but I really just wanted to go public so I could forget about it now. This and that. And then I let it sit for a while, and yeah, some people really liked it. So thank you. Thank you so much. If that's what you're talking about. What if I shaved my mustache? Would that be better or worse for me? Anyways. Alright, legs. I'm staring at legs. What usually gets me about the legs is this gap. The little... It's the hip, I guess. The hip always gets me. Then, I don't know where it is relative to the torso. And I end up drawing, like, really tiny legs. Bum, 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 bum. Can't go through too many of these, though, because some of these are copyright. So let's find another. Another big track of unlicensed music. Oh yeah, I did stream that, didn't I? Huh. How about that? So story time for you bitch asses. So a little while back I took a trip to Chicago, and I may or may not be making a video about that trip to Chicago. But not featured in the video is this bit where I was hanging out at my friend's house, Skylar. If you guys have watched a lot of the stream, you probably know Skylar. We've been playing a lot of Earthbound together, and I'm going to try and find time to do that again, now that I'm streaming, a little more regularly. But at the time, I was at Skylar's house, and I was helping him make a cosplay, which was very time-consuming, and I really hope I don't have to deal with that the next time I come over. Because the latest one, like, I swear, they're all, like, good people. It's all nice and all that shit. But, wow, we had to do, like, a lot of prep for that cosplay. And it was hours out of the night that were taken. But whatever. I'm not getting into all that. Oh, God, I just choked on my own spit. No. What I'm getting into is a story of a neighbor that bumped into us. So maybe the first time that I went down to Chicago was way back in 2016, I think. I went out there in 2016 to go see Skylar for the very first time and just see how things were, and hang out and go to a convention and all that good stuff. And the first time I went down there is still probably the best time ever, because we just did so much cool shit, and it was the first time going to a convention. It was the Anime Central convention, if any of you guys are familiar, in Chicago. I go there every single year. If anybody lives in the Chicago area and wants to say hey, I'll probably be wandering around all fucking day, because I love it there. But yeah, the first time I went, I was spending time at Skylar's house, and I remember there was one day where I was just sitting down, chilling and playing video games in Skylar's house, and I was talking with a couple of friends, Skylar included, and I think it was Skylar's like brother or something. We were all just talking about stuff, and then this kid comes up to the back door of the house. And this kid looks to us and says, like, "Hey, are you guys YouTubers?" And I was like, well, Skylar was like, no, but my friend over here makes YouTube videos. And so I was like, hey. This kid was really young, by the way. This kid must have been like 8 or something. So my first thought was, okay. All right. If you watch my videos, you should not, because my videos are not exactly great for a younger audience. Not that they're super obscene or anything, but I do say the swearies a lot. So I was already a little put off, like, oh gosh, all right. But I mean, I was also a little excited because I was thinking, somebody that watches my channel? It was a mix of emotions. Still, though, all those emotions were for naught because she had no idea who I was or my channel or anything like that. But she said I sounded like a YouTuber, which was a weird thing to think. So I was like, oh, well, that's, ain't that crazy. And then we talked with this girl for a little while, and she kept insisting that she met Markiplier one time. And she kept saying over and over that she stabbed Markiplier with a fake knife because she was like cosplaying as Chara from Undertale. And I don't know why she was so adamant about making sure that we knew that she stabbed Markiplier, but she really was hoping that we would believe that she stabbed Markiplier. So yeah, so that happened. That was strange. Years go by, and then I go back to Skylar's house again this year for Anime Central. And I'm helping out with that cosplay that took like a billion years. And we're out on the back, we're out in the backyard of his apartment complex. And we see a girl walking past, walking a dog. And I don't recognize her at all. But it slowly becomes clear that this is a slightly older version of what I think is that very same girl. And she walks up, and she has no idea who either of us are. Because, I don't know, I look different. And I was with Skylar's wife at the time, not Skylar. But she still walks up, and she's like, oh, hi. Are you the guys who did the Toriel and Asgore cosplay? And that was the one that we did all the way back in 2016. And it's in that moment that I realized, oh, shit. This is that same girl that stabbed Markiplier. Oh my gosh. It's weird. Although it's not too weird, because I imagine that she just lives in that apartment complex with her fam. But it was strange, because I hadn't seen a person like that in a while. Come all the way back here, and it's like, yeah, they still just live here. This person that's not exactly a friend, more just like an acquaintance. Anyways, I just thought that was neat. It just crossed my mind. So, bada bing, bada boom. Story time. Bro, I wish I stabbed. No, you don't! Don't lie. You'll go to prison forever. Yeah, it was pretty neat. I wish it kind of ended with more crazy stuff, but you know how it is. Yeah, and then she pulled out a knife, and then she was like, I knew you were Markiplier the whole time. You sounded like a YouTuber, and then she stabs me. And then I survived the stabbing. So it was a good time all around. It was in that moment I realized I could survive stab wounds, that I was stab proof. So moral of the story, don't stab me. Because it won't hurt my body, but it will hurt my feelings. And that matters more. Aiden immune to stab since he stabbed his foot. Oh my god, that was the worst. Guess I'm an anime protagonist now. I can survive all stab wounds. Because the plot needs me. Just like the chicken. Exactly. My body has felt the impact of a near impalement. It can't be killed now. If that was the case when I got stabbed, I would have been so happy. I would have been like, guys, quickly, get me to the hospital. Oh man, once this heals, I'm gonna go out and get in a fight. Fuck yeah, dude. That would suddenly make all of those stupid videos where like teenagers film themselves lighting their chest on fire or whatever. That would make them completely justified because they're just trying to be indestructible. God, I really have to pee. Okay. This is coming along. This is all right. Her head is weird, though. Ooh, her head is weird. I don't like weird heads. Why you got a weird head? Gotta fix the head before I pee. Damn. Okay. There. Okay, that's... I fixed it. Guys, I fixed it. It's fixed. Don't even worry about it. It's fixed. It is fixed, by the way. But, you know. That's what's bugging me. This side of the chest. Yep. Torsos are dumb and for losers. If you know how to draw one, you're probably a loser. Sorry. Ah, the thumb is weird too. No! As soon as I say, oh man, maybe this is a good time to break so I can, like, you know, pee and do my daily constitutions and all that stuff. But no. All right, that's better. That's better. That's good. Okay. All right. Still look fucking weird, but whatever. All right, I'll move it back over here where it looks slightly less weird. By the way, before you ask, yes, she mesh transform. I've been lied to. Did you mean Control T? Shift T doesn't do anything. Okay. Either way, I am going to take this time to pee. Bam! I'm so glad that I still have this thing. Okay. Here. Okay. Be right back. Whoop. Should have taken this time to shave my mustache, and then I would have scared everybody when I came back. Aiden, you have a lip? What the fuck? Ew, what's this?
Terrifying moment.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your father. Oh, I love that. I love that video.
Your wife and had your husband because they raping everybody out here.
The attacker got loose and went out the upstairs.
That whole story is crazy. Like, he escaped out the window. It's like a second or third story house. I might be getting that part wrong, though. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh. Maybe if I move this Thanos glove up a bit. Position of the shoulder. A little more normal. Welcome back. I'm back too, so we're all back. Okay. I'll just give her the helmet. Not a big fan of her hair right now, but hey, still an experimental phase. I like her with the helmet on. For some reason, I just started thinking about Jason Thunderburger from Over the Garden Wall. Hey, Ward. Hey, Becky, or whatever the girl's name was. Are you ready to go? Jason Thunderburger is the most saddest, most pathetic person in the world, and yet Wirt thinks that he's like the best guy ever. Just look at him. He's the whole package. I can't compete with that. Is everything okay, Word? Oh yeah, everything is just Jason Thunderburger. What? Jason Thunderburger, I have to go. God, that whole movie is great. Or not a movie, it's a show. It's like a miniseries. Yeah, whatever. It's might as well be a movie. I wonder if the number of episodes in that miniseries actually equal out to a feature. Could be. That looks much better. We're going exploring. Tape them all together into a movie. Okay, I'll save every single one on an individual USB. Tape all the USBs together. And then you plug them into the computer at the same time. And then they're a feature. Almost looks like the Captain Planet logo. You know what I mean? Meant to be curved. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I have never claimed to be a good artist, nor have I ever claimed to be good at anything. What I have claimed is to be a big boy with a lot of noise. With a lot of noise? Who makes a lot of noise? Yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm considering like something like an Apple tablet or something like that. The thing is, I could get a portable drawing tablet like a Wacom that you then plug into a laptop, and then I just carry the two around, like Wacom tablet. Because in that case, I could actually work on Clip Studio Paint instead of the like Apple specific stuff like Procreate. I have nothing against Procreate, but it's just not what I'm used to, you know, and it doesn't have all the stuff that I can do. And also, I can't animate with it. So if I was to bring my laptop out somewhere, like on a trip or something, and I wanted to like get some work done, I couldn't, because I wouldn't have the cloud service that Clip Studio has. And Clip Studio does animating, so what if I'm working on an animation thing? Which they do take a long-ass time, so... yeah. I don't know. This pose is okay, it's fine. It's I'll move on. After I adjust the legs again. Oh, legs. Someday I'll be good at this. Make a sad... Oh! You know what? I think I got an idea. Nope. Didn't come back. Nope. And I'll put tick up. Doing what? Medibang is pretty good, yeah. That's a free install, I think. Also, speaking of Android, I do have my phone, which I do draw on. There's a thing for, I forgot what the program. There's some program out there that you do stuff, and then you can save it to the cloud that goes to Clip Studio. Webtoon ate it? What does that mean? Oh, okay. I thought this was like when a vending machine eats $1. Like you uploaded the, whoa. Like you uploaded the thing and then they were like, and then Webtoons was like, oh, delicious, and then deletes it. I think out of all characters, Din is, or rather Tick is, probably my favorite. I've always liked the fun characters. The characters that are, like, energetic. Oh my gosh, plugin, making money, making business. Don't make her too centric now, Hayden, because you fucking have to draw this shit. Thank you. You will pick me up and bring me in the next room. If I could think of like a good comparison for Tick, to make it easier to imagine. It's sort of an Undyne kind of character. Her big thing is that she has a very high pain tolerance. She's a devil, along with Din. They both are. And while Din gets bigger and stronger, the more angry he gets, Tick is she just has a massive pain tolerance, and they're brother and sister. So really, they work off each other pretty well. Tick has no reason to be afraid of Din because she's not really affected, even if he does have a fit. But it does mean they have kind of a harsh relationship because Tick is A-okay getting punched a lot. But it also means Tick is ready, willing, and able to get in fights herself. She's very fearless because of her resistance to pain. Yeah? Alright. I'll probably be wrapping up soon anyways. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, check out my comic when it finally goes up. I have the prologue that sketching out now, and it's looking pretty good so far. Okay, that works. Yeah, I like that. Oh. Alright, in a little bit, I am gonna need to, call it a day. Yeah, I've been streaming for like about 2 hours, so it's good. I'll try and see if I can get this, as much of the, skip done. Let's pause that because copyright. I was like, boy, this sure does sound like whatever these guys are called. What are they called again? Auto Heart. Turn on a random thing. Copyrighted. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted by something, but that's okay. That is. Is this music? I do not like it. Listening to it and thinking, boy, this is not my style. Sorry if it's somebody else's style. Hmm. Heck to the yes, she's looking cool or cute. Goodness me. Out there getting real angry. Nope. All right. I think I'll leave it there. I hate to leave when Amber's left. Sort of hoping they'd be back ready to say bye, but yeah, I do need to call it because I got some stuff I need to do today. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun. I didn't like when the internet was dead, but that's okay. Yeah, this is the little trifecta of gay prides. I'll ink these, color these, see what I can do with them. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to try and do more casual streams when I feel like doing them, you know? So, yeah, thank you guys for watching the stream. Later. Bye-bye. You have a lovely day, too. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching.